brawlers in the game right now, and how I came to this conclusion here is I asked you guys. I did like a community post on YouTube. I should probably do more of those. They're kind of cool. Like, it's a new feature or whatever. They're adding a whole lot of things. But yeah, I did a community post asking you guys to mention down below what you guys thought was the most underrated brawler, and I went through all the replies and tallied up the ones. If someone, like, I feel like a lot of people maybe misread the question and they thought what was the most underpowered brawler or something, or like, I don't know. So some people were answering like what brawlers it is thought were like needed a buff, or we ordered pizza and it got here right now. But yeah, what I was saying was I felt like some people misunderstood the question there, and so I kind of went through all the replies, and we had like it was almost 700 people that basically replied their answer, which is really awesome. So thank you to anyone that gave their input or whatever. But the numbers, I was like quite surprised at a few brawlers here. So the number one brawler, obviously I'm gonna throw up the graph here, is Crow. There was 110 votes for Crow here. So I do think he is very underrated, but at the same time, I still think he is one of like the worst brawlers in the game. So I feel like, yes, people kind of overstate how bad he is, but at the same time, it's like he still can be very good. So I get where people are coming from when he's underrated. So I understand that. So he is the most underrated brawler in Brawl Stars, voting by you guys who watch the channel. So number two actually really surprises me here. I was not expecting this at all, because I talk about this brawler all the time and it's always super high in the rankings. Oh, it's one of my favorite brawlers, and she's very good. And coming in at number two was Nita. 70 people thought she was the most underrated brawler. Now, maybe if you don't watch the channel a lot, and just discussions like with a lot of other people, maybe she isn't talked about as much as like a very good brawler. But I feel like in all my rankings, like I always rank her very high, and I think she's one of the best brawlers. So that one I was very surprised about, because I really do think Nita is one of the top brawlers in the game, at least for gem grab and all that other stuff. And number three, I was not surprised about. It is Poco, coming in with 65 votes here. I thought Poco had a chance to be number one, or at least maybe be number two. Because yeah, I feel like he's a very underrated like gem carrier brawler, or the healer brawler, because he's kind of outshined right now by Pam. There's like, even Jesse is crazy right now, so he's kind of outshined by Jesse. But I just feel like his burst heal, yes, and I feel like maybe people kind of obviously underrate him because he doesn't have like a huge amount of DPS, but he has a huge wide area of effect that it's really easy to hit your shots, and he has that burst heal. So Poco, I get this one. I was not surprised at that by all. If anything, I thought it would have been more people would have voted for him. Now coming to number four, I thought this one too might have been like higher, but still it makes sense. He's the fourth one, is Rico, aka used to be known as Ricochet. He came in with 50 votes. So I get it, because I feel like he's underrated because he's kind of hard to use and he's very low health. So if you kind of aren't used to having to be able to survive with not a lot of HP, he might feel really bad to you, and a lot of people might think he sucks when he's actually a very good brawler when in the right hands, which could be said about any brawler. Like, in the right hands, any brawler could be amazing. So I get it though, because he's hard to use, but he has an incredible amount of DPS that can happen, and if you bounce your shots, do all that stuff, and can survive with him, he's crazy. So I get that one. Now we have one that I thought had a chance to be number one. It is Bo. Bo is coming in at 5th place with 42 votes. I thought, like I said, I just said it. I made a video on him like a couple days ago, playing him in Showdown, and I was pleasantly surprised at how good he actually is with his attacks dealing so much damage. They nerfed his super, so he's not just that only used if you have a, or they nerfed his star power. With like if you get his star power, then you can use him in like any of the maps that have a ton of grass and dominate. So they nerfed that, but they made his main attack so much stronger. So I honestly thought Bo was going to be I thought, if not number one, maybe number two, but he came in at 42 votes. But I still feel like, in my personal opinion, I feel like he's one of the most underrated brawlers. Maybe I'm just not with the times, and people already know that he's really good, so they just didn't assume like, oh yeah, he's gonna be underrated, because a lot of people already know he's good. So I don't know, maybe that's the case with that one. But then we have Daryl coming in after Bo at 38 votes, but I thought he might be a little higher than this. Next one, we have Piper. I thought she was gonna be higher, because she's very good in bounty and long range shots, but she's hard to use because you have to aim and hit your shots and everything. But higher. Now the rest of them, we have Colt at 35. Thought he would have been higher as well because of how hard it is to hit your shots, but he's kind of like middle of the pack. And then we have Mortis. I agree with that one. Gene, I thought would have been higher, but I think it's maybe because he's a mythic brawler and he's hard to unlock, so maybe not everyone has had time to play with him. But he still had a decent amount of votes. Then we had Barley. I don't agree with that one. I think Barley is very well talked about how such how good of a brawler he is. So surprised to see him on the list. Same with Spike. I feel like I talk about Spike all the time as one of the best brawlers in the game, and I feel like he is. Maybe it's just like because people think he's a little bit lower HP, and maybe they hear bad things about other players or other players talking bad about him because maybe they don't know how to use him. Then we have Jessie. I feel like she's been cemented into the meta as one of the top brawlers, and same with Leon. With the nerfs, maybe he's not as good, but I still think he's pretty solid. Brock, I get Brock because he doesn't get a lot of love sometimes. Shelly, Tara, Frank, Penny, Primo, and Bull. So I agree with like the top half of the list. A lot of the other ones, like any of the brawlers that got like less than 5 votes, they were not on this graph, if you were wondering. But that is the most underrated brawlers in Brawl Stars according to you guys. So let me know if you guys would like me to do more of like these like ranking videos, not ranking, but asking you guys your opinions on the brawlers or whatever. Maybe that would be cool. Like I would ask who do you guys think is the best brawler in the game for like a viewer ranking of the best brawlers in Brawl Stars, and then I would go through and look at whoever has the most names shared would be the #1 brawler of considered the best, and then we'd just go through that. That would be cool. Would you guys like to see that? Let me know. Other than that, I feel like it did take me a long time to go through a lot of them, and how I did it was if someone said 2 brawlers, like, oh, it would be Crow or Frank. Like, if they did it like that, I would pick whatever brawler they said first. Because I feel like if you wrote down, let's say you wrote Frank first, I feel like maybe you think Frank. I don't know. I just didn't want to I didn't want like one person to have multiple votes. So I just did it. Whatever brawler I saw first that you were saying is underrated, we went with that. So lagging a little bit here, but we're okay. We got the Leon in the middle. I didn't even realize this was Island Invasion. So it's not the greatest map with Crow because of all the side, but we're not really seeing too many shotgun brawlers, so we're fine with that. And it is Meteor Shower, so kind of crazy. But yeah, on the longer range maps, Crow is a nightmare. I feel like I feel like Crow gets the bad rap because he's just like an average brawler in like gem grab. He's an average brawler in heist. He's okay in Showdown, but he's really good in, did I say Showdown? I meant bounty. He's okay in bounty, but yeah, his best mode obviously for sure. Oh my goodness, this is what I was scared of. I thought I counted enough brawlers in the middle that I was not expecting someone on the end here. So he must have been baiting for that box there. So we lost one there. I do need to push him back up to 500. But yeah, Showdowns on the more wide open maps and the longer range maps, he's very good. Duo Showdown, he's amazing. Bounty, he's okay, but I do understand where he gets the feel of, oh, he's so underrated because of how bad of a rap that he gets, if that makes any sense. So had that Pam right on top of us. Like, I don't like facing Pam because she's actually very tough to deal with. She's like got the better range than us and does a lot more damage than us, so I don't know, but I have to be careful of some shotgun brawlers that may show themselves. Like down there we got a Bull, so thank God he didn't go straight for me. But if I don't venture into the island of grass, I should be okay. So I kind of want this map to get opened up. That's my main goal, so I'm okay with that. But I'm not making that mistake of running into the grass like last time. I should have known. Like I said, I thought I counted the brawlers, but maybe we'll just stay near the X. So go over here. We got a Leon. Ooh, Leon has a tough. Leon doesn't have the greatest matchup for us because we have that poison that continues to tick. All right, so Pam gonna start hitting us. All right, I just need to get my super and I feel better about this. Actually, I lied. I just need to be in 5th place and then I'll feel better about this. So we actually get some trophies this time and not lose one. Because yeah, like I said, I need to get back to 500. So since this map is getting really wide open, I'm liking this because it gives me options. And we already in trophies. Okay. So I just gotta make sure. Where did she go? Is she going my way or is she going the Pam way? But there's, I think, a bowl and this, or unless that Leon lived. I wasn't really paying attention to that. But as long as this stays super range map, I'm okay with that because we got long range. Just hopefully we won't get a crazy leg spike. But where is everyone, man? Ah, it is the Leon. Gotcha. So he's poisoned, but... Alright, we gotta take out this Shelly. Alright, everyone's kind of weak. Leon's definitely gonna go for me. Oh, he went for the Pam. Let's go. So 8 elixir Leon just melted me, and it was like glitching there, man. I couldn't get my super off it. I don't think I would have got it off in time, but hey, positive 5 trophies. Not bad. So the most underrated brawler, Crow. Culminating clutcher. Yeah, like the reason why I rank him typically low, and I guess in a way underrate him, is because he doesn't have like a huge amount of burst damage. He's like I said, he's very average. Unlike all the game modes except for Showdown, he's really good in a lot of the Showdown maps, and basically any of the maps are kind of wide open. And one of the siege maps, he's pretty solid on, where it's the one that's not. I think it's the one that's out right now, actually. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. So we have a Jean in the middle. We have a Brock. Are they all teaming in there? I think they are. So I just need to avoid the Brock shots, get some poison out, and we'll be good to go. Ooh. I don't know where the Shelly went. Okay. They all teaming up over there. I'm in a bad spot because someone could come out of the brush and just destroy me. Oh my god. Okay, I was gonna say, he was just out of my range. Nice. Hit both of the teamers there. Nice. Bull going in, destroying the teamers. Let's go. We do need to be careful though. Come on, we just need to get those trophies. Alright, another bull. Where did he go? What? Where did that bull go? That makes no sense. Alright, if I need to hop onto that Nita, I'll do it. I ain't scared. Cement myself. Alright, they got a Nita and a Shelly. And a bull with 11 elixir. Holy crap. Alright, I'm just gonna keep ticking them away. I have the range advantage on all of these brawlers. Main thing is just not get cornered. Just keep trying to get them to try to hoard them to get them to fight. Okay. That's what we like to see. Nice. Nice. Yeah, just keep fighting. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I might, okay. I was gonna say, I might lag out here. Got the victories though. I guess this map, if you can stay in the middle and not get forced out of it and have to go walk in that grass around the outer ring, you're good, because especially with the meteors raining down, it gives you so much room to work with and keep people backed off from you. And that's what Crow really excels at, is just keeping that a constant annoying chip damage so they cannot heal up. And if they try and get close to you, you're faster than them a lot of times because you can just run away, because he's one of the fastest brawlers in the game with his movement speed. So it is just kind of scary though when you are along the outside. But I guess I didn't ask this, do you guys agree? Because maybe I know all of you that may be watching, maybe you didn't see the community post, or maybe you didn't want to or maybe you didn't see it, or maybe you didn't want to answer, whatever. But do you agree with the way the graph is? Do you guys think Crow is very underrated, or do you not agree with it? Or do you feel I don't agree with the Nita. I don't agree with Nita in second place. I feel I have given her, well, maybe it's just maybe I'm not maybe I'm one of the only people that really think she's solid or whatever. Or maybe a lot of people you guys play with or talk with about Brawl Stars, maybe they don't see the value in it, so maybe that affected the ranking. But I feel I've given Nita a lot of love with how good she is. So I don't know, but continuing on, we don't want to get absolutely blasted by some Shellys or anything, so I feel like Bull. I'm scared. I gotta go up here. I see that Shelly was poisoned before too. So long as I get my super. The name of the game in Showdown. We'll bully the Shelly to make her go into the grass. Make her get away from us. Oh no. Still 9 people alive. I guess not much fighting is going on in the grass then. Or that means a lot of teaming. Okay. Give me my super so I can run away when it's bad going. There we go. Someone fighting. So we had to have gone the other way. Nope, he's going this way. Bull's roaming around. If you guys are wondering why I'm wearing a jacket too, even though it's kind of warmer in Wisconsin right now. Oh god, totally forgot about her. Woo, that was close. See if this crow thinks I'm gonna... We're gonna pretend team with the crow. We're not gonna... We'll definitely backstab him early, because, like, we want to survive. Okay. When we get the chance to, you're just gonna spin in the middle, we'll hit you. I feel like someone's in this brush right here. Alright. Our friendship is over. I have it wide open to... No! No! Oh my gosh. I was not expecting 2 bulls right there on that side, so I guess I probably should have stayed where that crow side is. Oh my goodness, man. Getting destroyed here. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it here. I mean, we almost got him back up to 500. Well, 13 trophies. It's doable. He's actually a lot better on this map than I thought, but at least our losses were only -1 trophies, where our gains were a lot bigger, so that's awesome. Like I said, I do agree with you guys that Crow's very underrated. I agree with Poco, Rico, Bo, Daryl, and Piper, and Colt, but I don't really agree so much with Nita, but that's just my opinion. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me clarify this though. I don't agree with Nita being underrated because I think she's very good and she's well known about being good. That's just my stance on that. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let me know if you guys would like more ranking videos where I ask you guys things about maybe like the best brawlers or maybe the worst brawlers, and then I'll have to find a better way to tally them though, because that'd be difficult. I wish there's like a way I can straw poll or whatever. I could do that and just have all of like 24 brawlers. So then I don't have to go and tally each single one, because that took a while this time, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys would be interested in me doing that again to get your guys' input and everything. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys.